Today, the nation is celebrating the 125th birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, observed as Parakram Diwas in honor of the great leader and freedom fighter. On this day, the country remembers the indomitable spirit and selfless service rendered by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose to the nation. Parakram Diwas, celebrated on Netaji's Jayanthi, will be inspiration to the people of the country, especially the youth, to act with fortitude in the face of adversity, to follow the footsteps of Netaji, and the day instills the spirit of patriotic fervour in all of us. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was a true nationalist, a devout patriot, and his love for India was unparalleled in the nation's history. Netaji will always be remembered by the people of the country for the sacrifices made by him to free the country from the shackles of British rulers. Subhash Chandra Bose was born on 23rd January 1897 in Cuttack, Odisha, division of the Bengal province. Bose studied at Presidency College, Calcutta, where he was expelled for attacking a professor for making racist remarks towards the Indians. He completed BA from Scottish Church College and was selected to the Indian Civil Services, which he resigned as he could not work under the British. In 1921, Netaji worked under Chittaranjan Das as the editor of Forward newspaper and later started his own newspaper called Swaraj. During 1930s, Bose traveled in Europe and interacted with political leaders there. Subhash Bose took over as President of the Congress and stood for unqualified Swaraj and the used force against the British. Later he resigned from the Congress and formed All India Forward Bloc. Subhash Bose was arrested countless times. In 1941, during his house arrest, Subhash Bose escaped to Germany and Japan and took leadership of the Indian independence movement in the East Asia by forming a trained army of Indian National Army with 40,000 troops. In 1942, the Indian soldiers of the Azad Hind Fauj gave him title Netaji. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was one of the most celebrated young freedom fighters of India, who inspired thousands of the fellow Indians to join the INA with its objective to free India from British rule. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose is said to have laid down his life when his plane crashed in Taiwan of 18th August 1945. This matter is still in dispute because some of the people said that in the plane crash he has never died, and there was inquiry after inquiry and it has not been concluded. Whatever that may be, Netaji is living, still living, living in the hearts of the crores of people of India. Because the inspiration he has given to the youth of the entire country, that give me blood, I will give you liberty. And there is uproarious sin all over the country, starting from Himalaya to Kanyakumari, that will free India, will fight against the Britishers, and we must bring freedom to our motherland. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose inspired young people of the country with that famous slogan, and Jayanthi. And also, he was the first man to call Mahatma Gandhi father of the nation. Though he has the greatest respect for Mahatma Gandhi, but he has a difference with him. Mahatma Gandhi fought the freedom movement with the weapon of non-violence. But Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose said that without applying force, it is difficult to drive away the Britishers from India. Therefore, he went to Germany, went to Japan, talked with Hitler, talked with Japan, and created an atmosphere in the world that we will fight it till the last blood of ours for getting freedom. And he was Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. It is a matter of immense pride of the people of the country that our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi has made the announcement that a grand statue of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose will be installed in India Gate as a symbol of Indian independence to this great leader. It is though late, it is a great contribution, a great thing, and in the India Gate, a great statue of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, that tall man, that stalwart of the freedom fight, the stalwart who roused the entire country, entire youth for fighting against the Britishers, and his statue will be installed by the Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi. The Honorable Prime Minister wanted that by having the statue of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, he will show to the entire country what are the great contribution of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, who has roused the spirit of patriotism in the hearts of the crores of people in India who come down to the street for fighting against the Britishers. On this occasion of 125th January of the great freedom fighter of the country, I pay my humble tribute to Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Jai Hind.